head, though. A good fight advantage. A lot of times you don't want to watch your handiwork. You need to follow it.
Little timeout here.
Willie does a little pro trick, spits his mouthpiece out to buy a little bit of time.
No, that wasn't on purpose, was it? No, that was totally an accident.
Totally an accident. Now Chris should go after him. He caught him with another good left. Chris should go right after him. Had an opportunity to throw a right hand and didn't take it.
Tyler moving in. Diamond holding his ground. Diamond comes in and goes low and clutches, and they break it. There's Tyler trying to make something happen, and Diamond backs away again.
Well, Chris has stopped moving. He's standing still, and he needs to go side to side.
And here comes Diamond.
Willie's
He's landing a combination on the ropes.
Rights, couple of good lefts on the ropes.
Got to get out of there.
Spin right out of there. He's going to fight his way out.
He fought his way out. Now they get him back in the other corner.
Willie tried to tie him up, and Chris turned him out. Good exchange. Chris caught a soft left hand there, and Willie's just going to try and clutch here. Now they're banging H. Now they're going after it.
Yeah, we need a little wailing here, Steve.
He's caught him with a little kidney punch there. Chris didn't like that.
Yeah, now complaining a little bit. He almost spit out his mouthpiece again. And now he hit a little low there. Definitely a low blow. There. Definitely a low blow. Referee breaks it up.
Chris is really frustrated. Now, you know, H, when you get in that spot, you got to take care of your business.
Yep.
Forget about the emotions and keep punching. Do what your coach told you in the corner and let everything else go.
Just move forward.
So kind of an ugly round, but a lot of action, H.
Yeah. They tied up again, coming to the end of round 3.
And I'd say Chris definitely won this round.
Diamond trying to throw some last punches here to salvage something from the round. That's not going to happen. Tyler with a pretty good shot at the end. And there's the bell to end round 3. One more round to go in this opening fight of the night. The welterweight division, Willie Diamond and Chris Tyler. And as you've been saying, Steve, I guess you have to say that Chris Tyler's done a pretty nice job in his practice.
Hands of the judges, H. We know Chris won the 3rd round. Looked like he may have won one of the other rounds, but one was pretty darn close.
Right. Like you said, you just never know.
You just never want to leave it in the hands of the judges. So we'd like to see Chris come out with a big round. He's aggressive. He's moving like he did in the 2nd round now. He's trying to get on the outside and drop that left hand. Establish the jab.
And he wants to keep Diamond away from that problem under his eye. You certainly don't want that opening up.
Yep. Chris is doing a good job in his pro debut. Willie keeps ducking his head and throwing low. You know, those are the veteran tricks that those guys learn as they come up through the ranks.
Diamond got him right here. Another combination.
Good punches there, H.
Another lift off.
Chris needs to get aggressive, H.
Oh, he's backing away now. Diamond definitely being the aggressor here, Steve.
See, when Willie throws that wild punch, Chris needs to step in and come right over the top of it, H. And he'll learn that as he improves and becomes a seasoned veteran. Another low shot. Chris needs to get busy in this last part of this round. But a good fight to start off the night, H. I think the fans are pleased, and they're still pouring in here for Super Brawl.
A lot of great fights coming up later in the evening.
There's a good left hand by Chris.
4 4-rounders, 2 6s, and then the
Another
big 8-rounder.
good left hand. He snapped off 2 good jabs here, H. Willie looks like he's getting a little tired. This is where Chris should take advantage and step in and throw a flurry. He needs to throw multiple punches. Willie comes underneath with a nice right hand. Willie moves a lot. He's moving good. Chris needs to catch him solid.
Pushes him away.
A little pushing and shoving never hurt anybody. Kevin's going to make him get out of there, and he's going to make him fight. Willie tries another little,
playing with the mouthpiece.
Down. Buy 10 seconds worth of time.
Just get a smaller mouthpiece, huh? It's too big for your mouth. As Diamond comes in, throwing a combination.
Right, good shot there.
Here's a wild right. Oh, and Tyler caught him.
Now
he almost went down.
With a nice shot. He's going to lose the point here. He's going to lose the point for the mouthpiece. And Howard, that's a devastating point loss. That is an absolute devastating point loss in a fight this close. So now Chris should take advantage of that. He knows he's tired.
So explain the lost point there.
When they score the round, Willie Diamond will lose a point. They start out with each fighter being even, 10 points each. Willie will lose a point. So when they go to make the score for the round, it will be 10-9 Chris Sharp. And then depending on who won the round, it could be 9-9, could be 10-9 the other way. Willie's coming after him, though. He caught a little breather. Chris needs to fire it up. Howard, we're coming down to the wire. We're coming down to the wire. And
don't do anything silly here.
Oh, there's a nice
little
right
combination
hand.
at the end.
What a great way to end your first pro fight, H, with a nice right hand.